welcome to my channel. This is weird. I'm new to this. Done a few videos before, been posted them on various different platforms. I'll just introduce myself again anyway. Hi, I'm Dawit, a fitness enthusiast, very big on health and fitness and mental health and physical health and a little bit of everything. Love traveling, love food and whatnot. So I'm kind of just using this space to share some thoughts, share some ideas, and some of my weekly reflection, weekly vlogs, weekly things I get up to, I guess. I'm trying to post like once a week at least, well, to start with, anyway. But yeah, that's me. I decided to do the CrossFit Open this year. First time doing the Open and a little bit anxious and not prepared for it at all. I originally went in with the idea of like, okay, I'm gonna train and prep for it and be ready for it and kind of work around 6 months to a year preparing for it. That didn't go to plan. I had about a few weeks to prepare for it, but I signed up anyway just for fun and just to see where I'm at in my general fitness essentially. And boy, oh boy, was it fun. The fun twist to this is that I decided to do it at a public gym. So space wasn't available or booked out for me, or I just had to make it work somehow. So let's go through the workouts anyway. So 23.1, for those who don't know what a CrossFit Open is essentially there's a CrossFit Games, which is like the big worldwide competition. And to qualify for the CrossFit Games, you got to do the Open Series, but it's a set of workouts that is put in place for everyone to do, and it's scalable. And you do them, you record it, and you put your scoring online, and you see how you rank up. The top 10% then go through to the quarterfinals, then semi-finals, then or regionals, however they set it up every year, slightly different. And then all the big boys and the big girls go into the CrossFit Games. I know I'm nowhere near that level, but it's fun to keep yourself challenged and give yourself little things to work towards and see like how you get on every year. So this year, the workouts were, so the first workout was 23.1. This was a 14-minute time cap. So you have 14 minutes to complete this whole workout. And the workout was 60 calorie row, 50 toes to bars, 40 wall balls, 30 cleans, and 20 muscle ups. This wasn't a great start for me, if I'm honest with you. For starters, I couldn't do the muscle ups. It was a ring muscle up, by the way. I couldn't do the muscle ups. One, I don't have the capacity to do 20 within 14 minutes anyway. I know I'd be able to do a few, but even if I could, I had nowhere to set up the rings. So I had to scale this workout for myself. So I got everything prepped and it was a good workout overall. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm good at rowing. So the row aspect was like nice and steady and get through it. The toes to bar were okay. That's one thing I definitely improved on this year, well, in the last 12 months anyway. The wall balls is I feel good with, so that went very smooth. It was just really frustrating, this one guy, and that's the thing about doing it that's the interesting part about doing it in a public gym, right? There was just one guy who just had to like interfere with my workout. He was just like, I want to use the row. Bro, I'm using it. Like anyway, I'll insert the clip here and you can have a look at it. So it was very frustrating in that aspect. So he did slow me down, but that's not an excuse. Got into the cleans, got the cleans done, and done some of the muscle ups. The scaled version was to do pull-ups, so I did pull-ups instead on a bar rig, I guess, which was the scaled version. I think overall this was a really good workout. Well, okay workout for me. It was very interesting. It definitely annoyed me, and I did do it again, and I got a better score. But I was like, I kind of wanted it to be like one and done kind of thing. But yeah, this was good. This was a good workout overall. Really enjoyed it. Second workout, which was a week afterwards, was 23.2, and this was broken down into like two sections of the workout. Part A was a burpee pull-up to a 50 feet shuttle run, so 15 meters. So you cut it in half, so you do 7 meters, then 7 meters, or 25 feet back. So you do 5 burpee pull-ups and then you do your shuttle run. But for every round that you do, you have to add 5 burpees pull-ups to it. So round 2 would have been 10 burpee pull-ups. The shuttle run stays the same. And then round 3, 15, 20, 25, and so on. But the shuttle runs remain the same. I really like this workout. So, sorry, that was part A. Part B was you then had 5 minutes to find your heaviest thruster. Thruster is you get a barbell from the floor, front squat it, from front squat to overhead press without bending the knee, re-bending the knee again, turning it into a jerk. Um, this workout I really enjoyed. Surprisingly, I don't know. There's something about burpees that I find very painful but very enjoyable. I don't know. But this is a really good workout, and I've never tested my thruster weight ever. I've always it's come up on my program a few times. I've never ever tested it, so that was very interesting to find out. Overall, I got 25. I got into the round of 25, so I got into round. I completed round 5, just about like literally sprinted that shuttle run. And the thruster, I definitely could have done better. I felt like I started too light, and I had to change my own weights. And again, it's just like now working around people. Luckily, this time around, the gym was very empty. So besides a lot of people giving me weird looks and why I'm setting up my camera in a certain position and whatnot, it was all right, I guess. But this is a really good workout. I managed to get 70 kilo thruster, but I reckon I could have pushed it a little bit harder. I don't know, I might have failed, but I definitely could have done better. Like I was feeling good. But yeah, that was 23.2 A and B. And then the following week was the last workout. And this one was a bit more complex. So you start with 5 wall walks, 5 double unders, 15 snatches, 5 wall walks again, 50 double unders, 12 snatches. So the 15 weight, the snatches first is at 40 kilos, then you go to 60 kilos, then you go to 80 kilos, then you go to 100 kilos. So it just goes up by 20 kilos every time you do the snatches. So that was the first set. And then if you complete that within the 6 minutes, then you get to add 3 minutes onto your time cap. Then you get to do 20 strict handstand push-ups, 50 double unders, then 90 snatches at 40, 60, 80 kilos. And then if you get to complete that within the 9-minute time cap, then you get to do that whole round again. So 20 strict handstand push-ups, 50 double unders, and 6 snatches at 100 kilos. I got up to the 60 kilos and I was gassed out. Actually, I wasn't gassed out. I was more muscular fatigued. So like I'm able to get the bar moving, but I've never done that heavy of a snatch under fatigue, which was very, very interesting. And in fact, I've been working on my snatch technique and my Olympic lift technique quite heavily for the last 12 months. So I haven't got anything heavier than 50 kilos. So seeing that I was able to do 60 was a very big surprise. It might have been the adrenaline, it might have been just the excitement. So I managed to get a few 60s in and I was done. I didn't complete the 9 reps because my shoulders were like tapped out, done. Wall walks were okay, the double unders. The double unders are really interesting. I realized I can't do double unders if I'm listening to music. So I need to hear the sound of the ropes going, especially with the thin ropes. You don't really feel it to know where it is. So I'm used to going off the sound. So I realized I can't do double unders if I have music on. So I literally had to throw away my headset and get rid of it and then continue doing it. This workout I did repeat because the first time I did it, I actually ended up hurting my shoulder. So I took the rest of the day off. The following day I took it off, and then Monday morning I repeated it, recorded it. Oh no, Sunday evening I repeated it, recorded it, and then I was like, this is it. I was happy with my score anyway, so I was like, I've done way better than my first round. And yeah, but it was just really interesting to see. Like I can't do double unders with music on, which is really strange. So that was very interesting for me to find out. And yeah, that was the workouts overall, and it's safe to say I didn't qualify, but it was very fun, I must say. I did enjoy it. It's very challenging. It's interesting. There's a lot of people online who are one sided or the other on how this workouts were programmed, and I see both sides of things. For example, some people didn't understand why there was ring muscle ups in the first workout, where the majority of the public struggle to do muscle ups. And even for me, it's not a very strong point. It's not a strong area for me. It's only recently I've managed to do muscle ups on a bar. Yeah, so that was interesting, but I found it like a friendly challenge to do, so I don't really mind it. But yeah, I see both sides of it. Safe to say, trying to do these open workouts on a public gym, maybe think twice about it, or like really prepare yourself for it. Because for every one of these workouts, I've had to go to a different gym to do it because of the space, because of the facilities, the equipment that they have, and scheduling it and when is the quiet time for certain gyms or whatnot. And, trying to minimize disruption for myself. That is it. I guess would I do it again? I think next year I probably would do it again. I would want to prepare for it a little bit better, so train a little bit longer, conditioning wise. I've been focusing a lot on my strength. That's something that I've been I wouldn't say lacking, but it's just an area that I wanted to improve on. And focusing a lot on like skill work. So a lot of like the Olympic lifts, which is very, very technical, as it might not seem so, but it is. Been working on a lot of my handstands, a lot of like muscle ups, a lot of like the gymnastics pieces of things. So that's been my focus quite a lot this past 12 months. So the next 12 months will be very fun, very interesting. The plan is to continue working on my strength and push that forward. Definitely improving on my Olympic lifts. I want to get these handstands on point and a few other things like ring muscle ups. I want to be able to feel confident in bar muscle ups. Just overall gymnastics skills base. I want to improve on. I will definitely sign up to do it again next year. It's not for everyone, but I don't. There's no loss in signing up to do it. I would encourage everyone to do it because you can compare with other people around the world. You can compare with your friends. If you sign up with a friend, you can push each other and just see how you stack up against each other doing the same workouts. Every movement is scalable, so don't feel like, oh yeah, I can't do this. You can do it. You just have to adjust it a little bit. That way, it's suitable for you. Example with the muscle ups, when I had to scale it because I couldn't do the ring muscle ups, I ended up just doing kip and pull ups, which is essentially a similar thing. You're doing a pull, you're just not getting your whole body over the bar. So it is fit for everyone. That's been my first open experience. Very fun, very interesting to see where I stack up in the world. And safe to say, I started off strong. Actually, by the second workout, I was in the top 10%, and then after that, I was just like, I think where I went wrong is the thruster. A lot of people went super heavy, and obviously they were able to get a lot more points than I had. And that's where I saw my positioning start to drop down. But I think I was in the top. Last time I checked, I was in the top 20% in the world, and that's impressive for me. And I'm happy with that. But yes, answer the question, I would do it again. Let's see how that goes. For everyone who's finished the whole video, thank you for watching. And yeah, again, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna try post more stuff about random stuff that I get up to throughout my week. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, all that jazz. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Oh, also, on another news, I have finished my masters. I have fully qualified, and I am now a fully registered nurse. Buzzing, buzzing. I've been working very hard for this, so I'm super stoked to get over and done with it. That's going to be fun, starting off a new career and a new pathway. I'll be specializing in general as well as psychiatric, like mental health nursing. It was a dual registration I was very fortunate to get into and very fortunate to qualify in, and now in a position to where I can use both skill sets, both of my qualifications in my workplace and help as many people as possible. So I'm excited for all of that. So yeah, there might be some things that I'll be posting based around that, tips and advice for future students or current students. Anyway, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys soon.